Okay, you're in Microsoft Excel and you want to convert a column to a comma-separated list. I'll show you 3 ways of doing this. First 2 ways will work in Excel 365. The third way will work in any version of Excel. So I'm going to start with a function called ARRAYTOTEXT, and this is by far the simplest way of doing it. We only need to use this one mandatory argument, array, and all I have to do for that is select the cells that I want to include in this comma separated list. So I've selected the first one, Control-Shift-Down arrow key, Control Backspace to get me back to my formula. Just close the bracket at the end, press Enter, and there I have the comma separated list. Now this needs to be converted to values. So I select the cell with the formula in, Control C to copy, then up to the paste button on the Home tab and paste values. And you can see in the formula bar now I have that comma separated list. Now TEXTJOIN, why would you use TEXTJOIN? Well, the only reason I could see that you might want to use it is if you had gaps in your list. So equals TEXTJOIN. So the delimiter is going to be a comma. And then ignore empty. The default is to ignore empty, so it's just comma, comma, and then you just select the values in your list. So I'm using Control-Shift-Down arrow key to do that. Control Backspace to get back to my formula. Close the bracket, press Enter. You can see it ignores the blank cells. ARRAYTOTEXT will leave you with 2 commas wherever you have a blank cell. Okay, so TEXTJOIN, you're not going to find in some versions of Excel. So let's look at a version of this that will work in any version of Excel. So what you're going to have to do next to your first value is just link a cell in this column to that first value. So equals A2. Then you're going to write a formula in the cell below. This is the last formula you'll write. And you're going to refer to the cell above where we were linked to this first cell in our list. Then you use the ampersand character, and then in quotation marks you put your comma, and then ampersand again, and then you'll refer to the second item in your list. Now the ampersand basically joins or concatenates the values in these cells with a comma. So you can see now I have the first 2 values. And if I double click on this fill handle, this green square, if I go all the way to the bottom here, you can see now I have that column as a comma separated list. Now I'll need to copy it and then paste values. You can see up in the formula bar I now have those values as a list, comma separated. Now what would happen if I had gaps? Well, let's get slightly more involved, but let's put some gaps in. So I've already got this up here where I'm referring to the first value, and I'll do my concatenation again. So it would be B2 ampersand. Now, then what you're going to do is write an if statement, and your logical test will be if this cell is not equal to an empty text string. So if it's not empty, then we want to do our concatenation. So that would be the comma, ampersand, the value that we have in this cell. Otherwise, we want to return an empty text string. So if I close the bracket for if, you can see it's joined those values together. And if I copy it down, the rest of the column, you'll see that it successfully concatenates the values and ignores any blank cells. Again, I'm going to need to copy this and then paste values.